Okay, so here I already plugged there we go, it focused, the cables, the case cables to this little adapter. This just so you can plug it in easier to the motherboard. This one came with my motherboard. Not all motherboards bring them, but it's pretty useful. Okay, so here you can basically, I'm just showing you the case, I guess. And obviously, I just started, so I'm gonna put the motherboard now, and we'll see how it looks like after I'm finished. Okay, so this motherboard actually, never had a motherboard like this before, but it comes with two little fans. So I had to undo some screws here and remove the plastic plates. One goes here and another one goes here, and I'll show you what it looks like after I'm finished. Hold on. Okay, so that took a little bit longer because I had to place these fans here and that fan inside there. So now on to the next step. Whoa. So I put the motherboard in there. Okay, so now the motherboard's in place. I had to remove the back panel so I could properly place it. And the power supply is gonna be here. I just have to screw the motherboard in place so it won't fall or anything. And on to the next step. Okay, so I placed the power supply. It's a Corsair power supply. First time I actually bought one of these, but it seems like really good. I removed the cap for the processor, and I'm gonna place the processor now. Just to show you guys here, like the detail. Okay, so you should always make sure that you're installing the CPU properly. You don't want to force it, or you just want to gently place it. As you can see, it has a gold arrow right there, and it has a little, well, like a little gold triangle. And as you can see here, there's a little triangle there. So I'm gonna open this up, and again, I don't have somebody to hold the camera for me, so I'm gonna have to pause the video again. And I just want to show you guys here in more detail. And if you can see here the back, here we go. Okay, so just gonna gently place it in here. See, there we go. Yep, there you go. Perfect fit. Then you just close it. Make sure goes there. There you go. And you lower the lever. There, perfect. Okay, so now I placed the CPU fan. It's actually really simple. You just press here on the these plastic things that come with it, and that's it. And then just make sure you plug in the power cord correctly. Let's see if it focuses. You can read there, it says CPU fan. There you go. Okay, so now I'm gonna install the video card and the RAM. About 2 8GB sticks. So it gives me a total of 16 gigs. It's DDR3, 16 megahertz. I'm getting a little excited because it just keeps getting easier and easier. There's less things to be done. I already installed the memory sticks and the video card, and I did plug the fan here. There's a little cable here for the fan, and I already hooked it up. And I also did plug in the case USB 3.0, which it has, onto the motherboard. So making more progress, about to be finished. Really excited about finishing this build. I guess now I'm gonna put my hard drives here and my Blu-rays. And the neat thing about this case is that you don't have to be putting screws or anything. It's just you have bays. That's why I do prefer building my own system. You know, you can always buy and get a really nice case. This case is made from Corsair, so this is, the same guys that I bought the RAM from Corsair and the power supply. And I also did put the screws here for the power supply. 4 screws. Almost done. Okay, so making a lot of progress. I already hooked up here the cables for the power supply for the CPU, and here the main cable for the motherboard, the 24 connector, 24 pin. And I'm giving here power to the video card. There's an extra PCI Express cable here, which I don't need. I'm just gonna leave it down there. And a really neat thing about this case here, it's Corsair, and the 3.0 USBs here, 3.0 USBs. Really neat thing is that I don't actually need to break the plastic to put the Blu-rays. Here, let me show you. Like you can just take them off, and I guess if you can keep them. If you need them, you can put them back. Usually, some cases you just have to break them off, and if you accidentally break them off, then you're stuck with a hole here, I guess. So here I have the Blu-rays and the hard drives. So I have 2 3 terabyte hard drives and the Blu-ray burners. Okay, so I am finally finished. That didn't take so long. Just maybe at the beginning with the motherboard, I was struggling a bit, but no, it was fairly simple afterwards. Just putting the power supply, putting the CPU, the video card, the memory sticks, the Blu-rays, the hard drives, and then plugging all the cables is kind of a little bit, it's not that complicated, but it requires a little bit of patience. You have to really get in there and plug in all the SATA cables. These are SATA 6 gigabits per second, and then plug in the Blu-ray drives here. So maybe it doesn't look that perfect, I suppose. I guess I could make the cables be a little bit more neat here, but this motherboard, all the SATAs go in there, and I'm having here the power cables. So but it's perfectly fine. So now I have to hook it up and install Windows 8 on it. So I am really tired, but almost finished. Okay, so I hooked it up, and we're gonna see now if I did things correctly. Hopefully I did. We're gonna flip the switch here, and there we go. Alright. Well, I'm using flash, but there you can see the light is turned on green right here, the LED. Okay, so now all I have to do is plug in the monitor. HDMI Here we go. Oh, all the way around. Awesome. And might as well plug in the speakers. I'm unplugging all this stuff from my laptop. Whoa, there you go, from my laptop. Alright, I got really low battery, but let's do this. Awesome. Oh my god. Okay, so this is new CPU fan installed. CPU fan error, new CPU installed, detected. Alright, so I guess we're gonna see what's up here and try to resolve it, but... Alright, no keyboard, obviously. Whoops. Okay, perfect, so... Whatever it was, I fixed it. I don't know, Hold on, let me put the flash on. So there you go, it's running. CPU fan is working. I just unplugged it. Maybe I messed up, I guess. I replugged it. I took it out. I reconnected the CPU fan. I was scared maybe it will have like a factory defect or something, but no. So everything's working fine. So here we go. Let's see. There we go. Oh yeah. Well, I guess this is the part that takes forever, obviously. I don't really know what to expect from Windows 8. Some people are sticking with their Windows 7, and some people don't like Windows at all. But I don't know. I mean, I hope. No, I'm pretty sure Windows 8 will be worth it. I mean, I'm sure they'll be releasing patches and updates, service packs. They always do. Okay, so well, I guess I'm gonna have to let you guys go now, and thanks for watching. So until next time.